talk about the win and that win leading into a really big game next week.
Yeah, a really good win tonight. Proud of our guys for how they handled the game and not overlooking, this opponent to get to the next one because everybody's around the country is talking about the next game we got, top 10 matchup. So proud of our guys for how they handled their preparation. We had a really good week of practice and they really focused on this game and what they had to do and really Chowan did some good stuff, right? Did some things we weren't ready for. Really didn't try and run the ball much till the second half. So our guys handled a lot of game plan stuff really well and a lot of things to clean up, which they know. So we're trying to bridge that gap between our, what we're capable of and what we're actually delivering on the field every Saturday night. So a lot to work on, but our guys are happy that with a good win, right? Proud of those guys. And then, but we know they've got a big one coming up, and we'll be full focus on that one next week.
Talk about the prep this week for the offense. You had 533 total yards of offense. Talk about the prep this week and getting them to play at that level.
Yeah, that would be great if we could have 530 yards again next week. I would love that. I'll sleep great tonight if I know for sure we're going to do that. So I'm proud of our guys for they've prepped really well, and then Marcus is playing well. And typically when your quarterback's playing well, everybody else is going to follow suit. So our O-line had a really good game tonight. Did a good job of moving the line of scrimmage and running, and threw a couple of different run schemes at Chowan that we hadn't done in a while. So proud of our guys, and obviously we got to practice well this week and be fully focused on attention to detail and our discipline and our jobs, and so our guys will know that and they'll hear that from me, starting tomorrow, right when we start meeting.
Talk about the importance of TJ and Jay. They combined for 27 carries for 190 yards or something like that. Talk about the importance of them establishing the run to free up Marcus a little bit.
Yeah, I think they do a great job of really complementing each other, and they did a good job of going inside, outside tonight. Really we made some good reads in the run game that got those guys the ability to get on the edge in space. So proud of those guys. Those guys really worked their tail off in practice. They do a good job of understanding the scheme, what we're trying to do, and they hit the hole really well tonight. We know that we're going to have to run the ball next week to go win the game, and those guys we're not going to hide them. Those are the two guys who are going to get the majority of the carries, and so we're excited about them, and they do a lot of really good stuff for us.
And then lastly, what do you want to clean up? I mean, penalties were a bit of an issue tonight with yardage. How do you clean that up in practice, or what do you want to see from the guys moving forward in that side of the ball?
Yeah, I mean, just continuing to harp on it and continuing to, our guys have to know this week that you're not going to get away with some of those things and be able to play and beat a really good opponent, right? Because that's what West Alabama is. They're undefeated. So our guys need to know that there's no margin for error, right? We got to do our job at a better rate and be smarter, just our blocking, right? Things on punt return that we got to clean up. So a lot of really good things, but a lot of things we got to work on, and they will certainly hear about that from me this week coming up.
Marcus, another really good game. Started off with some rushing touchdowns and threw for 4 touchdowns, and almost another 300-yard game. More importantly, you spread the ball around. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 receivers caught a pass today.
Yeah.
Talk about the importance of being able to spread out the ball to different guys and them doing their job and making plays.
I think it's kind of just, me putting trust in the whole receiver room and not just, one specific guy or another specific guy. I believe that if I get the ball into their hands, they're going to go make a play. And so that's kind of just how I was going through it tonight.
Your deep pass to Quinn, I think you've had, a few. You seem to have a good connection on the deep pass to Quinn. Just talk about that.
I mean, it was a rollout post across the middle. I mean, we knew their guys, the middle safety was going to, roll with us, and we had an outbreaking route, which he was going to, or which we thought he was going to snag on. But as a quarterback, you can't really think about stuff much. You kind of just have to react. And so I was really about to throw the out route, and then I seen Quinn come open across the middle of the field, so I pulled up and threw it to him. But yeah, it just seems that me and Quinn just connect on the deep route, and I'm not complaining about it. So shout out QP.
Obviously, we talked about it. Big game next week. You don't want to overlook a good win here, but what do you want to do to prepare yourself for a big game next week?
I think Coach Nobles touched up on all of it. I had a question earlier where they asked, what are you going to do different to prepare? And to be honest with you, the preparation doesn't change no matter who we play. And so we're always going to attack the attention to details. I'm sure Coach Nobles is tired of the penalties, so we're trying to do our best to, help him out with that. And But yeah, to be honest with you, I really don't think we really need to change anything to prepare because, you know, no matter the opponent, we should always prepare the same. So.
And Walker, for you, another interception, sack today as well. Let's talk about you leading the defense. How do you rally the guys to make big plays?
I mean, we have a bunch of seniors on our defense. I think everyone really leads themselves. We have a bunch of leaders on our defense. So I really don't have to say a whole lot to get them prepared. Coach Connor does a great job of speeches as well. We just know we have to play smart and physical. It's going to be big for next week.
For you, in the middle of the defense there, when I don't think they ran the ball once, maybe once in the first half.
Yeah, they ran pinnacle one time.
For you, do you like that? Does it make it easier on you, or is it challenging? Do you want them to be able to run the ball and get up in the run stuffing game?
I mean, I enjoy when a team likes to run the ball. It did get a little boring, but then we started adjusting to passing, and I was like, I got to go get me an interception then, something, make it a little more interesting. But yeah, it was good to figure out a way to adjust to a team like that and show that we took on sideline adjustments and used it in the game.
And then kind of same thing I asked Marcus, what do you want to do prepping for next week? What do you want to see more from the defense heading into a big game in Westdale?
I think we just got to play our game, keep playing physical. Coach Noble said something earlier in the week about being capable and then delivering what you're capable of. I think we got to deliver every practice leading up to this game, and then we got to deliver during the game as well.
And then Coach Noble's last question: what do you want to prove to all the teams out there, I guess, and all the the media and all the voting and stuff? I know numbers don't matter for rankings and stuff, but one poll drops you in the rankings. What do you want to do to keep the course, and what do you want to prove?
Really not prove anything. I mean, we're not worried about proving anything to anybody.
For sure.
Everybody else outside the walls that votes on it, they haven't been with us at practice since August 5th. They haven't been here grinding in summer workouts. They've been here in spring ball. So we're not trying to prove anything to anybody. Right? We're trying to validate what we know about our team. And I know we got a good team here. I know we got a good roster put together that we think can win a lot of games, which we've done. We've given ourselves a chance to be in these big games that's coming up. And so we really just have to do our job, right? Prove to ourselves, right, that we can go win in a tough environment. We know it's going to be a tough game Saturday night. And so I try to get these guys to not even worry about the outside noise. Don't worry about what you're ranked, right? Because it doesn't matter what you're ranked on October 18th. It matters what you're ranked on December 20th. So we just got to play our game and not worry about anything else but our best Saturday night when we come up and play these guys. Thank you. Go Argos.
Go Argos.